What's up everybody, it's Jake from EXP. Hey, this video is going to go in and detail the top 5 things you need to do in order to prepare your home for the market in today's conditions. These top 5 things are going to help you get your home looking great and put you in a position to receive top dollar for your home in this competitive market. Let's get to it right now. All right, my name's Jake Johnston. I'm with the JJ Home Group, brokered by EXP Realty, and I'm your favorite Houston area real estate agent. And if I'm not, I probably should be. In this video, we're gonna jump into the top 5 things you can do to prepare your home for the market and get top dollar in today's market conditions. And hey, if this is your first time visiting this channel, hit the subscribe button and click that little bell. You'll wanna be notified every time we put out a new video because we're updating this channel every single week with great videos and great content about everything you'd wanna know when it comes to buying, selling, and investing in real estate anywhere in the greater Houston area. And I'm talking to people every single day that are either moving within our great community or relocating to the Houston area from all around the country, and they all want to know the same thing: what's going on in the local market, how can we get the best value on a property, and what can we do to put ourselves in the best position to succeed and accomplish all of our real estate goals. So reach out to me today, if not sooner. You can call me at 281-660-4797, send me a text, or you can always comment below on this video and I'll get right back to you, because I've got your back when it comes to buying, selling, or investing in real estate anywhere around the greater Houston area. And I do business completely different from everybody else, so it'll virtually guarantee you 2 things. 1, your real estate goals will be accomplished, and 2, you will end up with more money, bottom line, in your back pocket than any other method. All right, so let's jump right into it. Here are the top 5 things that you can do to prepare your home for the real estate market, have it look at its best so that you can be in the best position possible to receive top dollar. That scenario for sellers right now, the dream scenario of multiple offers, going over list price. Follow the script, follow the playbook. It's a simple process, and I promise you, you'll be in the best position possible to make the most money for your home and have it sell in the fastest amount of time. All right, item number 1 is all about curb appeal. You have 15 seconds to make a first impression with your home, both online and in person. So the first thing you want to do is pretty up the outside and create some great curb appeal. Start with your trees and your bushes and shrubs, trim them up, have somebody come out and do that for you. Also take good care and notice to your flower beds, freshen those up, put some nice fresh flowers in there, some fresh mulch, really make it pop, because that's going to show on photos as well as in person. The other thing you can do is get the power washer out, power wash your driveway and sidewalk, give it all the nice, fresh, clean look. Buyers are really going to enjoy that, and that's the first thing they're going to see, and it'll send a message in their mind that if you've taken care of the outside of your house, chances are the inside's going to be just as well. One other quick tip about the exterior of your home: do a quick wash on all your windows. The easiest thing to do here: go to Home Depot or Lowe's. Windex sells a little cleaner bottle that you can attach right to your garden hose. Within 30 seconds, you can spray it on, spray it off, let the sun dry it out. It'll clean your windows out perfectly, and it allows your windows to let in the most natural light possible, giving your interior a beautiful, natural look. All right, so let's move on inside. Number 2, best tip you can do to prepare your home for the market: declutter and depersonalize. I'm sure you hear this all the time, but let me get specific. You've lived in your home for a number of years. You've probably got a lot of great pictures of your family and grandkids or kids hanging around. Go ahead and start packing those things up. The idea here is you want the buyer to be able to visualize themselves in your home, and they'll be distracted by all your personal photos around the house. Go ahead and start packing those things up. I promise you it'll pay off. When it comes to decluttering, the biggest areas you want to focus on are going to be your closets and your cupboards. Try and pack up as much as you can. Now, you still have to live in the home in most cases while it's on the market. So don't take everything out of your closets and your cupboards, because you still have to live there. But what you're trying to do is create as much space as possible. Buyers are looking for storage space, pantry space, areas that they can come in and make it their own. So you want to create that vision of space for buyers out there. So start with the closets and the cupboards, and then work to some of the bigger areas of your home. Also, with decluttering, as far as like throw pillows and things on the couch, keep it simple. Don't go too much. Just put a couple of throw pillows on there, and I promise you it'll look just great. All right, item number 3, hire a professional home cleaner to come in and give your house a nice cleaning before photos and before you start showing it. I promise you, you will not waste a dime on having a professional cleaner come in there. I've got a great person I work with for about $100. They'll come in and clean your whole home, up from the crown molding down to the baseboards. They'll do it all, inside appliances. I promise you, don't overlook this step and its importance to a clean home. I mentioned earlier that buyers are going to kind of take note of these things, and if your home is clean and looks fresh, they're going to have that mindset that the whole home is taken care of and the seller's done everything they can to take care of this home. A couple of rooms you're going to want to focus on with cleaning in particular is going to be bathrooms and kitchens. Make sure in the bathrooms you're cleaning off all that toothpaste splatter you've got all over the mirror. Clean up the sinks and the faucets and everything like that, and the floors as well. Make sure everything is sparkly and looking good. And then in the showers and around the sinks, all of your personal items, shampoo, toothpaste, razors, go ahead and tuck those under the sink and just get them out of the way and out of the line of sight, especially for photos. And if you can and time allows, make sure you're doing that for showings as well. Again, we want the buyers to envision themselves in your home. All right, a couple of other areas you want to focus on when it comes to cleaning. Make sure the ceiling fans and the baseboards, and change your air filters and clean those little return vents as well. It's going to go a long way. It's the little things here that make the biggest difference in the mind of a buyer. Item number 4. All the little touch-ups and repairs that you've neglected over the years. After all, you've lived in the home, maybe you've raised some kids, doorways are going to get nicked, baseboards and things like that. Take some time, get the proper paint that matches, and do some touch-up on all the woodwork around the house, whether it's the baseboards or the door frames. Just go around. You can do this by yourself if it's not too big a deal, and just do all the little touch-ups there. Again, it's the little things that make the biggest difference. And also take a minute to look around. If you have broken blinds, broken cabinet doors, these little repairs that don't cost a whole lot of money, it's going to help with the overall presentation, especially online in photos, and it's going to send a great message to the buyers. Oh, and one other thing, it might cost you a little bit of money, but I promise you it'll pay off. Go ahead and hire an HVAC technician to come out and do a service call on your heating and air conditioning system. That way you're not caught off guard if there are any repairs that needs to be done, and you can be assured that everything is humming just fine, because I promise in the Houston area, air conditioning is a big deal. We want to make sure that they're clicking and your home's comfortable as these buyers are coming through to tour through your property. So have them come out. A lot of those HVAC professionals will do a quick $99 service call to come out and just lay eyes on those units and make sure everything's functioning properly. Okay, item number 5, and this is a thing that easily gets overlooked by a lot of homeowners, and I'm going to focus on the light bulbs in your home. 2 things you want to make sure you do. 1, make sure that all the light bulbs, there aren't any empty spaces in any light fixtures, ceiling fans around the home. Go ahead and make sure you've got light bulbs in every single spot, and make sure too, most importantly, that they match in terms of the brightness. You don't want daylight and soft white in the same fixture. You want it all to match throughout the house. I promise you, it sounds silly, it sounds little, but it makes the biggest difference from a photography standpoint and from folks touring through the property. And again, this goes back to some of the little things. If you take care of the little things, it'll erase the bigger questions that pop up in the mind of a buyer as they're touring through your property. All right, and since you stuck around to see all 5 of those tips to prepare your home for the market, I'm gonna throw in a bonus here with tip number 6. For those of you that do have pets in your home, make sure, especially for photos, remove all those pet items, food bowls, dog kennels, cat litter boxes and toys. Go ahead and take those out in the garage just for photos. And if you have the time and can prepare for that for showings as well, I highly recommend getting those things out of the house as well. Some of these buyers coming in could be allergic. They might not be animal lovers as you are. So just take a couple extra minutes and let's take those pet items out of the house, especially for photos. And if you can, do it for showings too, and I promise you it'll pay off. All right, so that wraps everything up for our top 5 and bonus number 6 tip for preparing your home in today's market to get top dollar for your property. And check it out, we've got it in a nice, concise home prep guide, and I share these with all of my clients as well on our initial consultation. I've got a link down here below if you want to download the PDF. Go ahead and click that and get going on a couple great ideas to prepare your home for the market.